Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another. Oh shit, boys! Boys, we have a guest. We have a guest for this stream. AGL, a good friend of mine. He's that friend I told you guys about that writes a book. I also have much respect for this man. He has a job. He's writing a book. Does everything. Now, back to the Mechanicus. Now, we are going to be talking about writing a book. We are going to be talking about ideas. We're going to be talking about it. Everything that goes into writing a book. No, honestly. So, you guys just ignore the part in which you just listen in. That's what you guys do. You listen in. You never come to watch. Alright, now let's grab ourselves a.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't even hear you join. Let me just boost you slightly. Alright, man, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, pretty good. Been talking to myself for the last minute.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Alright. Alright, boys. Same plan as always applies. We set the battlefield. Which means we're gonna be starting with some Starian infiltrators, like always. But we are gonna need a unit that actually has HP. So we're gonna start with our usual 10 HP, 6 energy damage, ignore armor. We're gonna be very simple. Error. Information flow interrupted. Classified. Additional data retrieval failed. Epsilus Damek Yoff. This is trouble and Tactic Visitor. The fellow was of an arch heretic on my ship. I would know more about them than the clans must have been grave indeed for information of them to be prescribed on Stygius 8th of all places. Formulating hypothesis. Informative data prior to prosperity data. Chance of resistance less than 0. No. Yes. No, that's more than 0. And perhaps the Sisters Metallicum still has records of this Epsilus. Obsolete data is collected in the Archivum Moribundus. I should be able to see its traction in person. Naturally, I shall assist you, Majors. Alright, boys. Time to hunt some heretics. Our game's not alright. For a second game, did not respond.
Sorry about that.
Ain't a problem, man. I'm receiving reports of rebel activity in the vicinity of their cavern, Majors. They're not mere rebel subterrane, they're heretics. 40k Mechanicus. And just let me be done with this text and I'll drive with you in a minute. All the more reason to meet with them with overwhelming force. We should throw every last one of them out of the airlocks. Before we can defeat the enemy, we must know it. I'm as eager as you to see this threat ended, but I will not attack while ignorant. Our objective remains the Archivum Moribundus. The heretics wish to oppose us. We should go through them. Probability calculation in progress. Calculation partially complete. Likeness data repository equals geological server primus. A useful starting point, Tactic Visitor, but the data we see could be anywhere, and if the heretics sabotage what we are looking for first, it will be no use searching at all. Let's see. Heretics in region. Oh yeah, we're going after the heretics. My thoughts exactly, Majors. Punish these traitors, get our data, and drive out the unbeliever of our host from our ship. Loading approval. Approval expressed. And let the sparks of fury light the furnace of justice. Here they come. Objective updated. Alright, the artillery was spread over a wide area. There is a main entrance, several others. You mean the heretics to attack from anywhere? Start the attack. This way we stick together. Ah. First strike. We killed one servitor. Alright, now we can talk. So, what did you have in mind regarding your book?
Wait, what do you mean exactly?
Well, you mentioned you do you do not know how to end the book, but you also do not know.
I have an ending written, but like I'm just like not satisfied with it.
All right, then make another ending. I haven't reached the ending. I haven't even read half the story. I will admit. That is something I probably should have done at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But I know most of the beginning of the story. It's really good. So, what do you feel dissatisfied with in the beginning?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Cause like when I write an ending, or like when I think of an ending, I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea, right?
Yeah.
And like when I actually write the ending, I feel like, is that a good way to end it? Cause like most of the time, I feel like I have more story to tell in my head, and so like that's why I get like dissatisfied.
Hmm? Did you think about writing multiple books?
I did, but like at the same time, like I struggle with that.
Alright, so what is in your opinion a good logical endpoint for the story?
What for like a series or like book one?
Let's say it's all one book. End of the story. Doesn't matter if it's a series or a single book. Just the end point.
I was thinking like there could be like one quest per book, so like the books could end like after they finish the quest. Or maybe I was like thinking there could be like a cliffhanger, like leading into the next book.
So you plan to end the first book with a cliffhanger that's gonna lead towards the second.
I struggle with cliffhangers, honestly.
Well, it doesn't really have. No, you do have that massive revelation that someone is behind the main villain of the first book. You could use that. The revelation that there is an even bigger villain pulling the strings of the first villain is a very common trope. So you could use that.
Right. Okay.
This way you get a lot of character progression if you want it, rather than the first villain.
Right. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I was thinking like, what if like throughout the story, throughout the series, like each book we get like a stronger villain, and then like the final book could be like a really, really bad villain.
Oh, so the Dragon Ball Z method.
I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry.
Alright, you have... I forgot, you don't watch anime. You have not grown up with my childhood. In my opinion, you're incredibly innocent compared to me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's nothing to apologize for. That's something you should be proud of. Not a lot of people wish to be me. Not even I want to be myself sometimes. But that is philosophy. Alright, so... you are gonna be using what I've written, right?
Yeah, for chapter 2.
Yeah. Since,
yeah, I'm planning on doing that.
Alright, well, now that you have 5 characters, you can use those 5 characters and rewrite the story, because you still have it written as 10 characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. That's where you can start off, rewrite the entire story with these 5 characters, as they're written, with their character traits. Do you know what their character traits are?
Not exactly. What do you mean?
Well, Everything from being a loudmouthed idiot to being a stoic and secretive person. All personality traits. Personality traits are basically character traits. So, but sometimes include also physical traits in their description. How would you describe Max? Very simple.
I don't know, honestly.
Because you need to have an idea of what the character is, so you can work with
Like
him.
strong and like, determined.
Alright, he's strong and determined. Alright, that's leadership material right there.
Yeah. Well, he's not always the smartest.
We have covered that. We
Yeah. He's sensitive.
alright, alright. Alright, so he's leadership material and he's sensitive.
Yes.
So he will look after others,
Yeah,
Alright.
he looks after Jake, obviously.
of course. Wait. Who is the older brother in that relationship?
Ash. Ash is the older brother.
Let me just check what I've written, because I probably forgot. Untitled document. Thank God that I can find it by calling it an untitled document.
I
Alright,
accidentally shared the link. I accidentally shared the link to that when I meant to share a different document. So oops.
I see I have some new questions here. I'm gonna be answering those at a later time, probably after stream. But for the one person who did pose a question in the Doodle document of why did I decide to list the outfit here, it was because I just copy pasted
I
yours.
meant to have that person in the Teenage Heroes document, so that was my fault.
No problem, man. The reason behind me just inputting the outfit is because I just used yours. I copy pasted yours and added some small details, such as the alarm clock, and I think that's everything I added. Just the alarm clock. Alright, let's see. That guy can't reach. That guy is dead. Now is sprinting an action. Yes, sprinting is an action. We are following D&D rules. Thank Christ. Alright, so Ash. How would you describe him? He's an older brother,
He's protective of his family, obviously.
of course.
He can sometimes have like a temper issue where like he just like gets pissed and stuff. If that makes sense.
Yes. Temperamental. I can see that.
He's protective. He has like emotions he can't control sometimes.
Alright.
He's kind of like a person who Max looks up to.
That is the standard older younger brother relationship. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I could think of for that part.
Alright. Why can't you aim? Oh, because the goddamn lamppost. That's why you can't aim there. Alright. Nothing. Damn it. A 4 crit. And a misplan. Alright. Nothing, just me fucking up in the game. Just the usual. Alright, so... So what's your plan going forward with the setup I have made? We have the mission that's already in
I
motion.
like your idea, honestly. It's like really good.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. But how are you going to move with your interpretation of that?
I don't know. I was thinking like I'd add stuff to it, but I'm not sure yet exactly.
So you're gonna wait until I add something to it that you can just jump off of, right?
Yeah, because like that's what I actually did for chapter 2. Like I started writing stuff for it, but then I kind of stopped because I wanted to wait for you.
Oh, then I'll get right back on it after the stream.
Alright.
Alright, let's see how can I have a can that's gonna heal him. That fucker that lucky with that crit, I can't fucking believe it. If I didn't boost up my defense, we would have lost toaster. Now is it? How is that a range? How does he have superior range to me? This cannot be happening. It is statistically impossible. Alright. Alright, now that I've gotten over that small maneuver, what are your thoughts on those changes I did to Villa, was her name? Vilma? Vendi, yeah.
I honestly like it. I felt like before she didn't really have a character arc, or like I didn't describe her at all, and I feel like you doing this could like help me out a lot with the story.
Yeah, because I noticed that when I went to and used the Control F to find what's it called? To find characters, and I typed in Ash, his name came up like 1,000 times. When I did it for Wendy, it was like 100.
Yeah.
So that's why I suggested you rounding down the number of
Also,
characters
I was
in the
kinda
story.
thinking for the story, like what if it's told from like different point of views? Like what if the story is told from Max's first, then Jake's, etc. Like you know what I mean? Like it could start off with them going on like their own solo quests, like doing quests on their own, and then they group up together for a big group quest. If that makes sense.
I can see it happening, but not with logical sense put into the picture, because we have we have a hero organization that is sending them out to herald so they can work using his resources, because he knows more about Drake than anybody else, and he also requested them to be teleported to his location.
Yeah.
So I can see it happening, but you would need to have a reason for that. What would be your reasoning for them to each go on a quest of their own?
Maybe to like find certain weapons that like help them defeat Drake or whatever. So I was actually playing like Max could go on a quest to find a flaming sword and shield, which is how he learns that he's immune to fire, if that makes sense, in lava.
That's interesting. Go on.
I'm not sure how to explain this, honestly. So like what if they like go on solo quests to like find objects or weapons to like help them on their quest on their big quest, if that makes sense.
So go on missions, find artifacts of great power, and retrieve them so they can destroy the big bad.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That can work. But why would it be solo, is the big question.
Cause like they have to go in like different environments where like, so like Max's environment is like gonna be a what's it? So I was thinking Max's environment could be like a lava planet where like not really that many people can go on it besides him. So like he'd have to go by himself because like he's the only one who can be on that planet without like I don't know how to explain this honestly.
So because of his immunity and resistance to fire, he is sent there to retrieve that artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how does he figure out that he's immune to fire?
Well, I was thinking like, what if like there could be a fire bird or something?
You mean like
And-
that time the Phoenix attacked them once they teleported to the fire planet?
Yeah, what if that could be in the part and it could be like he could shoot fire at Max and like Max survives it and he's like, oh my god, I'm immune to fire.
That's
Honestly, I
interesting.
don't think so.
I actually plan on using that, but I would actually send them all as a group first. And then have Max, because of his shitty reflexes and not being trained up to the standards of everyone else, because he just barely passed training, get hit by an attack from the Firebird. And that's how he figures out that he's immune. Yes, it's a little Deus Ex Machina, but it works. That's where I'm also gonna introduce that a flame spirit. Because in draft 2 you had mentioned that there was a moment in which Max heard a voice when he summoned fire. So I plan on actually introducing that there.
Yeah. Like I was thinking that could be like an evil goddess who they might fight in the final book. Though I'm not sure.
Alright. 30% dodge chance, boys. Win this. Undefeated. Alright.
Sorry, what?
Ignore that. Just me going on about a pod moment. It's a Twitch thing, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. I've been out of the culture for years. Alright, so in your incarnation, are Chloe and Wendy still sisters?
Yes.
Alright, because that's a thing I didn't want to use in mine, because it works against some things I had planned. Because if they were sisters, it would go against the character I wanted to portray Wendy as. Because she got close to people, and then those people died. So she doesn't want to get close to people. That's why she prefers to be called by her call sign instead of by her name while on a mission. And she will.
Her and Wendy and Chloe be like really good friends.
Well, yeah, they are gonna be really good friends. That's why I said that Chloe's gonna be the mouthpiece of the pair, because she is the one that actually speaks to people instead of Wendy when she can help it.
Oh, okay.
This way, everyone has the role in the story. Wait, Jake. What does he do? What's his character?
What do you mean?
Well, you already said that Max is brave, first to action, cares about people. You said that he looks up to his older brother. You said that his older brother, Ash, is very protective of him, very protective of family and close friends. So we're gonna have him be the tank of the group, the metaphorical tank. It's easier for me if I just put it in RPG terms for myself. Now let me just see, how can I select this son of a bitch? Ah, you don't have cover there. You will soon meet your maker. You Z. It's not Xeno. You heretic, yes. Alright. So, what are his character traits?
Well, he's obviously gonna be caring about Max.
Alright, caring about a loved one.
He can be cautious, like he can be like worried about like he can like sense if something's gonna go wrong.
What do you mean sense when something goes wrong?
Like he just has this feeling like, oh, something's gonna go wrong.
Wow, this really does feel like a D&D group. That's me all the time when anyone does anything. You should try D&D. It's a great RPG.
Yeah, I played it a couple weeks ago at a friend's house. Last time I was there, we were in a battle for like a couple hours.
Ah, combat. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite class?
Huh?
What's your favorite D&D class?
Roblox right now.
Dungeons and Dragons class, not video game.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh really? What character are you playing then?
I honestly don't know off the top of my head because I don't know honestly. Sorry about that.
Ah, no problem, man. I sometimes nerd out when I meet another D&D player.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just give me a moment to read through some scripts. Yeah, scripts. This status is astonishing. Why susceptible to emotional overload, I would be stunned. Apsius Damnatyoff was an arch-major xenobiologist who specialized in researching the necrons. Much of the intelligence we have used on this mission originated from the Apsius studies, yet none of this information is accorded to anyone else. Hypothesis. The information per strip Shinoda was successful. Lowry, mostly successful. There is no suggestion of what crime they have committed to be branded an arch-heretic. However, the fact their followers are present on a mission to investigate Necron 2 world would not be a coincidence. Absolus followers seek something on Sylvester Neblis. Equals percent high. And it is our task to see they do not get it. Alright, so now that they're gonna be working with Harold, what's the character dynamic gonna be there? Like, who's taking charge?
I think Harold's gonna be like the one to teleport them to places, and like Max is gonna be like in charge of the group, if that makes sense.
Alright. Alright, let's put it in a scenario in which the conversation of who is gonna be leader comes up. How does that work? Who is gonna suggest who? How is?
I'm honestly not sure. I'd have to do some thinking about that.
Because you have Ash, who is a protective older sibling. You have Jake, who also cares about Max. You have Chloe and Wendy, two people. They had Wendy and Max were in a relationship in both our stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who broke off that relationship in your version?
I think I never actually touched on that, but like I think Max would have done that.
Yeah, same here.
Like I honestly never touched on the relationship. So I'm thinking like maybe it can go like this, like Ash worked around, so which one of us is gonna be the leader, he asks. Then like everyone just looks to Max, and like, Max, you wanna be the leader? Why me?
Wait. Who is everyone in that scenario? Because we have Wendy, who was his ex-girlfriend, and who didn't talk to him in over a year. And we have Chloe, possibly someone who has never met him.
Mm-hmm.
Both of which are more experienced than Max. So is Ash. and Jake
Yeah.
is also
Sorry, when I say
a
everyone,
rookie.
I mean like when I say everyone, I meant like Jake, Ash, Wendy, and Chloe.
All right, why would Wendy and Chloe want him to be leader? Why would
Well,
someone
he
who
was
has been on a mission that went so wrong, two people died, want Max to be the leader? And why would someone who what is the relationship between Chloe and Max in your story? Because in mine, they never met.
they're kind of friends, but they don't really like know each other that well yet. If that makes sense.
So basically, they just pass each other in the hallway in the store.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so basically don't know each other. They just, hey, you're that guy that walks around.
Yeah.
All right, so why would they want him as leader, in your opinion?
Or like maybe Wendy could like know like Max, so like he would fight for her and such. And like for Chloe, maybe she could like think because he's like strong enough to like stand up for kids in class that he'd be willing to stand up for the team or whatever. You know what I mean?
All right, so to Wendy, he's a meat shield, and to Chloe, he's the spokesperson. He's the protector.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's your interpretation. I'm not gonna judge
Right.
it. Now let me just.
All right.
What do I upgrade here? Hmm. That's auxiliary. No. Servant protocols, no. Eh. One incinerate. Just so we can push some things on them.
Yeah, I want to start editing like big parts of the story, like plot, character, stuff like that. I'm just like I feel like I struggle because like I don't know where to start with that yet.
Well, you said you're gonna wait until I make you a good jumping off point. That's probably gonna be when I teleport them to the planet. That's gonna be an excellent
Okay.
jumping off point. Then you can have your herald say interact with them, where I can have my herald and my group have their own interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this, well, where did I leave it off? What was the last thing I've written?
When we arrived to our lockers, Jake broke the silence.
Yes. Alright, so that's where I'm gonna just introduce Bendy as a character. That's where I'm gonna have Jake comment. Wasn't that your ex or something like that? I'm still not 100% sure what I'm gonna exactly say, because conversation never really has been my thing. That's why I mostly use yours, and then just add what I see fits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting weapon. What's better than that? Big gun. Yes. Now do I add? No. Now we must upgrade. We don't have money to upgrade yet. Let's see. Ooh, that could work. With our range. Ooh. Yes, we actually need those. We need the Stitale candidates, so we can get more tradition points once we put someone in melee. Plus, it also allows us to utilize those slots we aren't using. Level 2 servitors. Good enough. Do they have a death march? Yes, they do. Put in the Ranger Alpha as well. We're buried on land in the tomb of Verja, swarms of these damned flayed ones, are surging up from the lower levels. We've seen our own soldiers coming back to us, their skins draped over these things. So, weapons. What did you plan on giving everyone?
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that? Like you lost me.
Weapons and equipment. What did you plan on giving everyone? Because I
I
did bring up that point.
I don't.
Because I did
One
bring up
second.
that point. I said that Max and Jade are gonna have fresh clothes, clean, never used, as they're they're just off the recruiting block. Whereas Wendy over here has dust and grime everywhere on her, and packs a small arsenal of weapons. I'm not still sure what I'm gonna give to Chloe and what I'm gonna give to Ash. Because I'm imagining Ash as this big burly character, someone you can, someone you can just stand behind, someone like the quarterback in American football. So that would be interesting. Then everyone has a role to play. Wendy's the long-range support. Chloe is... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put her as a close-range expert in support. Because that really goes alongside a sniper, someone who can keep their back secure. As for the free guys, I plan on giving Max a sword and shield. I think I mentioned that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna give to Jake, because I'm not really sure of his character so far. I have nothing to go off of him, because I'm pretty sure in the first draft, you gave everyone swords, and then I mentioned how everyone having swords is a bad idea. And then you gave someone a spear and someone a bow in the second draft. Now, artifacts. What are gonna be the artifacts? As you mentioned, everyone's gonna be going on a solo mission to grab an artifact in your information.
About that, I don't know at the top of my head yet.
Alright, so here's my suggestion. Twin fans of the snake. This is a stream joke. This has been going on for like a week now. Where I just dual daggers is just renamed to twin fans and that's it. Just give someone dual daggers and that's it. Call them twin fans, give them a poison effect and call it nature. The nature element. And that's it. There you go. One idea then. You already have the flame tongue, classical flaming sword. That's for Max. Now you have dual daggers with poison. Only 3 more.
I'm honestly not sure.
You can always just look for inspiration, as the writers say it, in a popular fiction. Some call it plagiarism or copying homework. I call it innovation and being resourceful. Because honestly, no idea is original no more. So, how is everyone gonna react to... so Max is gonna be the first one to find out that he has any sort of power, right?
Yeah.
So, how is everyone gonna react to that?
I'm not sure. I need to think stuff through more.
That's why I'm asking all these questions. So it can be brought up on your radar.
I was thinking like maybe like in the past, Max could have known about his power, but like then forgot about it, and like everyone knew about his power, so they're like, oh crap, it's back. Like, you know what I mean?
I see. I'm gonna propose a counter idea.
Right.
Only Ash knew about it, because he is his brother, and he was there when our Uncle Mark died in the fire. He was the one that went in there and grabbed Max, and noticed that Max didn't have any burns on him, despite being in the center of the fire. There you go.
I like that.
Now that we have brought up Uncle Mark, honestly the best name for any character ever, in my personal opinion. ignore the fact that none of my current characters are named Mark. Is he still gonna be a hostage for Drake to turn Max to his side?
I don't know yet.
Because I remember it was a thing I actually laughed out loud for, because you had Max become a double agent for Drake, and in the next chapter, yo, what's up guys, I'm working for Drake now. Double agent of the year. No one suspected him. He was working for him all over 2 hours. His cover was so solid in those 2 hours, no one suspected a thing.
Oh, that's just embarrassing now that I hear it out loud.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. When I watch my old videos, I also cringe. I can link you a few, but you can also cringe. Because I actually did a pretty, in my opinion, did a pretty good recap of a session. Using a free Photoshop I found on the internet, as well as simple editing in Shotcut. I also used Minecraft. I'm gonna link it to you so you can give me your live reaction right here, because the only people that have seen it are my D&D group, and apparently some other people on the internet that I have no knowledge of. You can already see the masterpiece I have created.
Oh God.
My reaction exactly when I remembered it existed. Damn, I'm gonna wait you to goddamn that cross. They're bullshit. Alright, let me just where's my paper with the runes? Alright, let's see. The one on the left, I'm not even sure what it is. The one on the right is bad. Lose HP. So the one on the left, let me just turn on the light and draw this. It's a memory puzzle where you can only find out what things do if you use them. Which is bullshit in my opinion, and why everyone uses the Steam page, which all of them mapped out. And why I, in my everlasting stubbornness, currently am using a piece of paper to write it down. So minus CP. Cool. You know, when I wanted a live reaction, I actually expected more reacting to my...
Oh, yeah, you want me to watch it right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'll watch it right now.
Nothing to apologize for. Someone sent me that, I would also do a double take.
Wait, do you want me to watch the whole 12 minutes or what?
Well, watch as much as you can, if you wish.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning.
Alright.
Okay, I'm sorry for laughing, but like that first like 10 seconds of like the dude climbing the mountain.
I know.
That just made me laugh. I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, but like the first 20 seconds. Oh my god.
Don't worry, that's soon gonna become the first 30 seconds.
Oh no.
Have you made it to the Bionicles yet?
Huh?
Have you made it to the Bionicles yet?
No, I'm on 26 seconds.
I'm not even sure where the Bionicles start. Do you see some...
Is this a Minecraft building? What the heck? Is that a Minecraft building?
Yes, I recreated it in Minecraft as I didn't have access to the maps, and I wanted a 3D environment to work in, so I recreated everything I could in Minecraft. Oh, don't worry, the next one is the best.
Congratulations. Okay, why is this one guy just hanging on the wall?
Where? At what point in the video do I have some time?
54 seconds. It looks like a guy's literally just like hanging on the wall.
54 seconds, alright. Let me just pull it up. It could be anything at this point.
Okay, can I be honest? This is like freaking cringe. I'm sorry.
No, no, that's supposed to be the hallway.
This is supposed to be a hallway.
Yeah, the dude don't. You can't see the hallway from that perspective.
Oh
You can
God,
see
I thought
two
it was, like,
pixels.
on a wall or something.
Don't worry. At 1 minute and 24 seconds, the best editing you've ever seen will start. It will be like a live action cutscene from Red Dead Redemption.
I'll see about that. Hit things with swords and axes. I love that.
I know. I'm not sure if I did that because I thought it would be funny or because I didn't want to do another take of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is one long take that I explicitly said I was not gonna repeat. Yes, fire worked this time.
Okay, now it's a hallway.
Ah, you have made it to 124.
Yes, sir.
You will see,
Huh?
you will see a lot of things.
Oh God.
And my express opinion about the actions of my group.
I don't even know if I can make it like another like, 10 minutes, honestly.
You'll survive. Soon we'll have a musical section.
Alright. The group found what they were looking for. What were they looking for?
I think I say it in like 2 seconds later. Unless I never mention it. In which case it was a very bad weekend.
Dude, this is the best video ever.
I know, I made it personal.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is not suspicious at all. It shows up my D&D group.
I like the pause, which caused a trap. I like that pause.
It's because I didn't have a script. I was just making it up as I went along.
Mm-hmm.
That's my excuse.
Okay, I'll give you that, because this is funny. Are those spikes hanging on the ceiling? Or like,
No, those are JPEG pipes.
it looks like spikes.
Oh, don't worry, you will soon find out why I added pipes.
Alright. We're back in the Minecraft room.
Which Minecraft?
This guy like blocked the door. How does he fit through the door if he blocks it like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like at 2:39, there's a dude in front of the door. Is he blocking the door or is he going in the door?
2:30. I'm gonna have the video loaded all the time in the back so I can know what I'm talking about. So,
Proficiency.
2:34. Ah, yes. No, he simply was the first one to
8 foot
enter
tall.
the room.
Ah,
I'm gonna move him in like 2 seconds, maybe 4. Why am I using approximations?
okay, I got you.
Please don't tell me these are Death Watch. I can just press space and find that.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, they're immortal.
This is like freaking cringe, but this is great. I love
I
this.
did say it was cringe.
Like, this is great, but it's so bad at the same time.
It's like The Room. So bad it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how am I supposed to keep watching this? Oh, I've made it 2 minutes and 49 seconds.
This feels like an exploration of an urban house. We have made it to the hallway. Which way do we go now?
Yeah, exactly. The man shrunk. Yeah, it's not what happened. He shrunk.
Nothing, just so everyone else can be seen. He was also a dwarf.
Oh my god. I've made
I-
it 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
You made it 8 seconds fast.
I can't watch any more of this.
Well, there
I
you.
can. Oh my god. The cringe.
You'll live. We all did, in the end.
Oh my
Somehow.
God, the cringe though.
Damn it. Why didn't you die? Alright. Wait, do I even do enough damage with this? No. No, I do
Wait, so
not.
are we gonna work on Teenage Heroes or am I gonna watch this cringy ass video of yours?
Hey. Don't make me make a video on Teenage Heroes. I'll
Sorry,
use
what?
some PNGs. Ooh, 4 crit.
Can you repeat that?
Don't make me make a video on Teenage Heroes. I'll use the same graphics, I swear.
Don't you dare. Teenage Heroes already sucks. We don't need to make it suck even more.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually had an idea of making it a 2D game.
Oh no.
We ain't doing that. So far.
Bro, honestly, I feel like Teenage Heroes honestly is like so bad. It sucks so much.
Well, you know what they say, you can only go up from here.
Huh?
You can only go up from here.
Yeah. Unless I make it suck even more.
I mean, you can always go for a so bad it's good approach.
But dude, like, this story is like so freaking bad. It needs a full-on like rewrite.
Well, not exactly. You can make it work. You just need to be creative.
How do you think I can make it work if it sucks a lot?
Well, you have excellent plot points. You have characters. You have a story. You can make it work. Shouldn't be too hard.
Honestly, I feel like I don't even know the plot of this thing yet. Cause like when someone asks me, "Oh, you wrote a book," and I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "What's it about?" And I'm like, "It's hard to explain."
Oh, it's not really hard to
Like-
explain.
Like literally, all I say is 8 heroes go on quest. That's all I say.
Wow, that really feels way. That's how you can describe the Lord of the Rings.
I know, it's like really bad. So like that got me thinking, like I should rewrite this so I can actually have like a plot to like explain to people. You know what I mean?
No, you already have a plot. And it's a good plot.
I want to rewrite the story so I share like something to tell people, if that makes sense.
Well, just tell them you're writing a story about government-sanctioned heroes who were... Well, yeah,
That
government
just sounds-
sanctioned... Oh, so it does sound like certain animes I am aware of, but we're not gonna... Well, we're not gonna ignore that part. Because everything...
That sounds so weird, I'm sorry.
Government-sanctioned heroes, yes, it does sound lame. But that is my way of speaking. Someone called me
I
cringe
think,
for
like,
speaking normally.
A man takes crystals, and then 5 heroes have to stop him and get the crystals back.
But there you go.
Yeah, like I need to like make the story actually that before I can like tell people. You know what I mean?
So you want, what was it called? A finished draft before you can tell people about it. Proudly.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, for like the past couple days or so, I've been like seriously debating if I should rewrite it to like make it like fit the story in my head better. Cause like I keep in mind, I wrote the story like
Over the years.
I've been working on this story for like a year or two now,
Yes.
and so I feel like the ideas from then aren't matching up with the ideas for now.
A common problem.
Yes. How do I fix that without making it worse?
Well, you already mentioned you had a vision in your head. What is your vision?
5-book series.
Ooh.
First book would be the crystals with Drake in it.
Alright.
Then I was thinking like either I could end the first book with them like succeeding in the fight, or I could end it with Jake dying and I'm like Max saying, "I'm gonna find you, Jake, and I'm gonna come for you." Don't take that the dirty way, please.
That's interesting. We have a revenge story on our hands for book 2.
Yeah, I was thinking like Jake dies, and then like the last line could be like, "I'm gonna find you, Jake, I promise." And then end of book 1.
So there
Actually,
you
you
go.
know what? I'm gonna actually write out like all the ideas I can for like the ending of book 1, if you know what I mean.
Yes, write all your ideas on a single piece of paper, yes. Or
Yeah, I actually
or
have
in a book.
notebook right now. I have a notebook right now.
Ah,
That's convenient.
I have several pieces of paper always around me.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Alright, man. Now, can I shoot any of you? I can shoot all of you. It's time for you to die. Perish before the might of the Omniscient. Dirty Necron. You as well. Oh. Crit 2 damage. I feel like that is not a crit. That feels like a minus... That feels like... someone with no unarmed proficiency in Dungeons and Dragons storing a crit. That also has no strength bonus. Actually, that is exactly what it is. Ah, look at that. Perfect circle. People have been wanting to draw a perfect circle for generations. And here I am, doing it with my hands. Welcome back.
Yeah, so I figured out I have the start and the middle. Should I just like plan out the entire series by like start, middle, end, see where that goes?
I feel like I should be mentioning storyboards, but I have no idea what a storyboard is.
How can you mention something? No.
Well, I am aware of its existence, and I am aware that it is used in writing. That is as far as I know.
Congratulations, you're useless.
Hey, it's like the suspension in a car. No one exactly knows how it works, except for a mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, two more guys.
But yeah, anyway, should I just like take some time to like think about the beginning, start, and middle of the book?
Yeah, sure.
I'll do that real quick.
Why did I hear a sound akin to a switchblade opening?
Oh, that was probably my chair or something. I don't know.
You got me worried for a second there.
Wait, I don't even know what a switchblade is. Is that like a knife?
I am speechless. Oh my god. How do you not know what a... Yeah, it's a knife that you press a button and it flips out.
Yeah, I don't own one of those.
Neither do I, but I know the existence of it. I also know a couple... A friend of mine also knows a couple butterfly knife tricks. True that. I also went for a period of time in which I performed the knife game. That was an interesting experience. Perish, dirty soul.
Book 1 is gonna start with Bartho getting invaded, and then Drake taking the crystals, and then the heroes getting the call. That's gonna be the start, if that makes sense.
So that is gonna be the entirety of book 1. Or is that gonna
that's
be the beginning of book 1? So that's like the first 2-3 chapters.
Yes.
Alright, alright. So the beginning is Bartho gets invaded. We get a POV from Harold, I'm guessing.
And then the power crystals get stolen.
Is that gonna be in the same chapter or the second chapter?
Same chapter.
Alright.
Then Harold goes to the hero agency. That could be the second chapter. Or it could just like end it with Harold leaving.
How are we doing it right now? Well, what are we doing right now? If I can remember.
Right now the first chapter ends with Harold leaving for Earth.
Yeah, but I can't remember if he mentions going to grab heroes or not.
Huh?
Let's see. Just give me a second. Oh yes,
I'm gonna
here.
just keep playing. Okay, so I got the start of the book down. For book 1.
All right.
It starts with Bartho getting invaded, the power crystal stolen, Harold going to the hero agency, and the heroes getting the call. That's gonna be the start, like the first couple chapters.
All right. All right.
And in the middle, they could be like, they go on their quest.
So that's the midpoint of the book. They go on their first quest.
Yeah. Or like, what if they could like go on their like solo quests in the middle, and then like the late, middle, early end, they could like group up together with their new weapons. I kind of like that.
It is an interesting idea.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Now let's see, how am I gonna actually kill all these sons of bitches? Yes, of course. Good gun.
So what if like the crystals are on different planets? Like one crystal's on this planet, another one's on another planet. And so like they have to like split up to get the crystals. Along with like finding like weapons or something on the planets.
I have a question. What are the crystals? You call them the power crystals. So are they just used to power the planet of Bartho, or
I was thinking it would like give the heroes like powers. I'm honestly not sure about that. Honestly,
Because you can
I
have it
honestly don't know.
be
I just
similar
have
to
thinking
a.
of a power crystal and that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the power crystals. Honestly.
Because you can have it be similar to like a video game in which every time they retrieve a crystal back at base, uh, it powers up a different part of the facility, unlocking more and more stuff.
Mm. Yeah, you just made me question like what the hell do the power crystals even do right now?
Well, they're a MacGuffin. A MacGuffin sometimes just needs to be a MacGuffin.
Hmm.
You, in all those spy movies, you never know what exactly is in those data files that are or in that secret, suspicious suitcase no one is supposed to open. You just know that the bad guys are trying to steal it, and you need to steal it back.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the plot of every Mission Impossible movie, but I haven't seen every Mission Impossible movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is actually gonna require me to think. Like, what can the power crystals do? Like, what would they be used?
You know, you said they're. Oh, I have a genius idea.
What's
Oh,
the
I'm a genius. Just, you said they're elemental. That the power crystals are elemental, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, there it is. The power crystals are what Harold used to make Planet Bartov what it is.
Wait, go deeper into that. Can you explain?
Because you have the power crystal, which is used to regulate the temperature of the planet, for example. The nature crystal, which is used to create the plant life. The earth crystal, which was used to terraform.
I
The
was just thinking the crystals could be like they could give the heroes like elemental powers or something. I don't know.
yeah, but are you gonna be keeping the God plot line then?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have the prophecy or not, cause like I don't want it to sound like Percy Jackson.
Come on, everything has a prophecy. Star Wars had a prophecy.
But I'm thinking maybe like Carol can just tell them like what they have to do and like what the problem is, if that makes sense.
Have you ever heard the story of? Have you ever heard the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise?
No, sir.
I thought not. It is not a story a Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Dark Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the Chlorians to create life. He had such knowledge of the dark side that he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic, he could save others from death, but not himself. And that is the copy-paste of Dark Plagueis device from the Star Wars prequels. I have no idea why I remembered that. But I did. Alright, from what direction can I shoot you? Excellent. Now perish. Whee! Mission complete.
Yeah, so I was just thinking the crystals will give the heroes more powers, but I'm not sure about that anymore.
Well, we can do that. Just drop the God plotline and that's it. That's how they get
Yeah.
their elemental powers.
Yeah, I can do that.
And because
Well,
the
what if I make it like part of a dragon story? Like, what if the crystals like lead to a dragon empire or something?
a dragon
I don't know.
empire. You
I don't
mean
know.
a planet full of dragons?
Or like an empire that the dragons created or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure as well. I'm not sure on that. That feels like the, the plot of that one book you try to write about dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember that one. Somewhat.
Why do you remember that? That's such a bad story.
Because I have very selective memory. I can't remember anything I was taught in school, but I can remember a lot of things that are not so important in the grand scheme of
Like
things.
your cringy ass video you showed me.
Exactly, because that will forever remain on this channel. It will forever remain it's even in 60 FPS.
I feel so bad for you. Why'd you make that?
I did it on a whim. I had no rhyme or reason. One of our guys didn't show up to a session, and I felt bad that every time someone doesn't show up, we had to tell them a very bastardized version of what happened. So 2 days after the session happened, I just so here's how everything went wrong. Don't worry. You still haven't made it to the musical section at 4 minutes.
The musical section?
Yes, we have a musical section.
Oh no.
There is a reason why that video cannot be monetized, even if I had the power to be monetized. Does I got copyright right for that one?
Good.
I also got copyright strike on a VOD of a video of me playing a video game. Let me tell you why that happened. Because some company decided that the soundtrack for a game that I am playing and recording is somehow cool for them to copyright. And then copyright strike the fucking video. Which is just me playing the video game. Which is fucking weird. Because that doesn't happen in any other video game except Ace Combat 7 cutscenes. Because those guys are also bastards. Alright, so who's gonna be what element? We all know Max is fire. You have
Max
free
is fire, Jake is ice, Ash is water, Wendy is nature, and Chloe, I was thinking she could be like luck or something. I'm not sure yet.
muck.
Or actually, she could be like a storm. Yeah, she could be the sky, I guess. I don't know.
The sky. Ah yes, my favorite element from Avatar. Let me just... Fire, water, earth, the sky. Only the master of these 4 elements.
That sounds so fucking crazy as I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
I know it. This is
what
why.
you
That's my every reaction every time I watch myself play video games on my VODs. I always
Like, why the
cringe.
hell did I do this?
Yes. Well, I know exactly why I did it. Because talking will automatically reduce your IQ while playing video games by like 30 points. Proven fact. Have you ever tried commentating on a video game you were playing and found yourself doing worse? There you go. That's your excuse. Because I make stupid mistakes all the time. At least I have an excuse.
Okay, so what if Chloe is like storms? Can storms be elements? I don't know.
Well, it depends if we're going to be philosophical about this, because in Avatar, the firebenders can also make lightning, because it's based off of Eastern culture. Where if we base it off Western culture, then probably air would be able to make lightning. Or you can just not care about anything and make up your own rules, which is the best part about writing a book. Just do what you want. And then eventually someone will find it and try to find some deep philosophical meaning in everything. Which is sometimes me. Find a store of adamantium alloys. Ooh, that's a load of money.
Okay, so like, what if? I think I figured it out. I don't know. So I had to Google what elementals are there.
What elements are there? Ah, you're
Yeah.
speaking to a mastermind of a game called Battle of the Elements, a fictional
Okay, what
game.
elements are in the life of people? I don't know.
Yeah, that's deep. That's a
Yeah,
good.
fire, ice, water, nature. What else? Or should nature be earth? I don't know.
No one knows. Welcome to Elements. What is an element? No one knows. Why is ice different from water? Fuck if I know.
But oh my god, I feel so stupid. How can Jake have ice if Ash has water? Oh my god. I feel so stupid now.
All right, all right. Let's go to something simpler. First mission. Who's going to be the first mission? Because their job is go help Harold retrieve crystals, save his family.
Yeah.
Those are the main objectives, and what they're hired to do.
Mhm.
So, what is going to be their first mission? They're teleported over to Bartov. They have met Harold. They have talked. What is their first mission?
They're gonna get teleported to their individual planets to get the crystal of that element, if that makes sense.
All right. How did Harold find these plants?
How did he find what?
Well, Drake presumably hid them on those planets. So Harold finding them like a week later,
What? Oh my god.
because you need the time scale. You need a sense of
Realize,
time.
how could Harold find them if he doesn't know like where Jake went?
Exactly.
This story sucks. Dude.
No, it doesn't suck. It just has plot holes.
A lot though.
Don't worry, I've never seen The Room, but I have great faith in your ability to write. Soon you shall be compared to the likes of Tommy Wiseau.
Oh,
Exactly.
that doesn't help.
Exactly. Because I have never seen The Room, I do not know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I know about The Room as that
Wait, what
one
if
movie
Harold
everyone
put
talks
What
about.
if Harold put like trackers on the crystals so he could find out where they are? That would make sense, right?
Yes, they're extremely valuable things. It will make sense he put some sort of tracking device on them. Something
Yeah,
he can track.
I'll have trackers on the crystals so that he can like know where they are instead of like them like playing like a guessing game. Like going out the whole fucking multiverse to find a crystal.
Whoa, 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 the multiverse. We're not the MCU or the DCU over here. We're a butch called Teenage Heroes. We're not Dial H for Hero. Man, that was probably a good comic book series. Dial H for Hero was a nice idea. That also worked really well because let me tell you about Dial H for Hero. Dial H for Hero is a DC property which features an item, a rotary phone. Do you know what a rotary phone is?
No.
I'm gonna send you a picture of a rotary phone so you're aware of what I grew up with.
Okay. Wait, how old are you?
I am 19 years old.
You're
I-
19?
Yes. I have encountered my first rotary phone when I was, I'm gonna say 6. In my grandpa's neighbor's house.
Oh, I know what those things are. now.
That's a
Okay,
rotary
I just
phone.
didn't recognize the term. Okay, yeah, I know what those are. I just didn't recognize the term.
Alright. So one of those had an H on it. And everything you had to do was simply dial H for hero. And then you would become a random ass superhero. Now the best thing about the dial H for hero comics was that people actually submitted their own original heroes that actually got featured on it. And I am aware of one of them being featured in the Suicide Squad movie. The polka dot girl, I'm pretty sure. And that's how she looks like. But I'm pretty sure she was in the comics. Now, I only know about that because of every frame of pause, which are good guys. They review movies from time to time. Quite funny. Now, let me see what I'm gonna bring here. Death March, Immortal Flame. There wasn't any Death March last time. This game is lying to me.
Oh no.
I cannot even believe the video games. What shall I do? Well, simple. Be prepared for the unexpected, as they say.
Yep.
But how do you prepare for the unexpected? Simple. Prepare for every possibility.
Yeah, prepare for like literally anything, because like anything can happen.
Exactly. Now I'm not even reading the script. I'm trusting my YouTube audience, the few people that watch the VODs on YouTube, to read them this time, because I'm talking to you. Because no one is watching this stream. No one ever watches this stream. I have Sidesy. Sidesy is my biggest man. He is my best bro on Twitch. He watched my last stream. He was there to name one of the homunculi, which we later killed that same stream. It was an awesome stream. Because streaming, as a small streamer, sucks. You always need someone to talk to. And most people don't know how to talk to themselves. Like right now, I'm talking to myself. I've already spoken about the same topic 7 times, I'm pretty fucking sure, to several people. So, which is why many people always suggest that you just bring a friend so you can have someone to talk to. Like in the old Minecraft Let's Plays, when Yardscast did their first Minecraft Let's Play, they set the formula. They set the formula by having multiple people with good personalities just talk to each other and play a video game. And that's what people like to watch. Because right now, most people won't even be interested in what's going on in the video game. They will be interested in what's going on with this story that you are that we are writing, that you are writing, and I'm just going on my own side and doing my own thing. Because right now, after they all meet up in the fucking meeting hall number 3, or was it 7? I'm not even sure what number I gave it. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do with that story after that. But I'm gonna do something. Because I have an idea. Realizing that idea is the hard part. Oh. I'm gonna... Well, I'm not... No, that sounds like a stupid idea. I can't just point the gun at Max.
Wait, what?
I ignore that suggestion. It's a possible later plot point in which I attempt to kill Max with a gun, because he's using a sword and shield. Honestly, that's the only reason he's gonna be useful for the first combat session. No, that's the idea I had. I was gonna have Max burn someone alive.
Why?
Well, simple, because he's using a fucking sword and shield. He's gonna come in close to someone who's armed with a rifle, attempt to swing his sword, fail, get knocked to the ground, have a gun pointed at him, and at which point the female voice, the flame spirit or whatever, is gonna burn the person alive.
Oh my god.
This is gonna traumatize Max, and it's gonna be like Animorphs. Man, Animorphs is weird. Have you ever heard of Animorphs?
No.
Oh my god, you're missing a lot of war crimes. I'm gonna send you a video. Less cringy than my video.
Okay.
That goes
I
into
completely forgot I was planning out the series of Teenage Heroes because we were talking about who knows what.
don't worry. This is
How long have we been talking about who knows what?
Welcome to my long ass tangents. Once I find the topic, I drip it like a shark. Alright, this is everything you need to know about Animorphs. A 4-hour lecture about Animorphs, which is
I'm not watching a 4-hour video on something I don't care about. I'm sorry.
no, it's funny. That's very insane. We're not spoiling anything.
So for the middle, I have heroes go on solo quest. Maybe
Alright.
the late middle should be like they group up.
Well, they can go on a together quest first, so they can work as a group. Because we are not.
I mean, I was thinking they go on their solo quest first to get the power crystals, then group up to find Drake or whatever, and then like fight him, and then that'd be the end of book one after they defeat him.
All right. A question, Professor. Who's gonna
Yeah.
trust Max to take on anyone in single combat?
That's a good question. I don't have any answer.
Welcome to my D&D group.
Oh my god.
Everything always comes around back to D&D. Someone doesn't check for traps. That's a state arc right there. That's a Nito.
If it was me, I just push someone into the floor and hope they don't die. Just see you later. Hope it's not a trap, buddy. If it's a trap, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you about a very smart way to detect traps. You know what a turtle is. You know
Huh?
you know what a turtle is.
A turtle?
Yes.
Yes, I know what a turtle is. I have like a tortoise at home.
Oh, cool. Alright. So here is a genius way. Someone on 4chan, I think it was, found to deal with traps in Dungeons and
no.
Dragons. You use a live turtle, you flip it on its back, you cover it in oil, and then you just slide it across the corridor. Because here's the idea: if the trap is detected by someone stepping on it, because the turtle is heavy, it's gonna step on the pressure plate. Well, glide into the pressure plate, then activate it.
Yeah.
But if the trap is magical and detects life, well, the turtle is still alive.
Yeah.
And that's basically how you detect all the traps that are on the ground. Now, for all the traps that are like tripwires and stuff, well, that's why you have the paladin, and the fighter,
Oh no.
and the barbarian, and the other people who do not wish to check for traps, and you just let them go first. You do not even suggest that they should go first. You just let them go first.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best way to trick someone is to make them think it was their own idea.
Alright, so for the middle, I have heroes go on solo quests to find weapons and power crystals. And
Alright.
then they group up to do the group quest, which I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Might be to locate Drake.
Well, that could be going on in the background, because Drake does have Harold's family. That goes on in the background, and then
That's
that's
already what I have so far.
been on the same string for the last 5 minutes. They show signs of having been dismantled with sharp blades. They represent goddamn flayed ones. Of course. Yes, free CP and money. Alright, combat. Alright, so you mentioned before that you have little to no experience with military tactics. And
That is correct. I know nothing about the military other than people help us and people die.
Alright, what about police tactics?
What about what?
Police tactics.
I don't know.
Alright, so if I said breach and clear, you wouldn't know what I was talking about.
No, sir.
Alright, breach and clear is a simple command in which someone commands a group of people to breach into a room. This means usually blow open a door, kick it in, blow it off its hinges, shoot it, just generally go through a door, into a room, and make sure there are no hostiles, and that the room is secure. That is breach and clear.
I sent you a DM with my plane so far.
Alright. Alright, heroes doing so. Quest find weapons and power crystals. Heroes group up to find on a group quest to locate or kill Drake. Alright, so what are
figure out the group?
alright.
What?
So here are the things you can figure out. You can figure out what these weapons are gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
and you can figure out if it's gonna be group mission to locate Drake or a group mission to kill Drake. Well, not yet kill Drake, because these are heroes. They're meant to save people and knock out the evil people, just like Batman. And then there's Wendy over there with a gun, which is gonna be a big difference in mine, because I'm gonna have Max go on. He's gonna idolize heroes. He's a fanboy. He's gonna be like Batman. He's gonna knock out evildoers so they can be judged by the court and law. And then we have Wendy, who's cynical and whose teammates died, and who's gonna shoot people because dead people can't shoot you in the back.
Facts.
Exactly.
Wait, oh my god, I forgot all about Harold's family. That could be part of the group quest too.
Exactly. Maybe they left clues. No. Because Drake wouldn't allow that. Who is Drake? Are you gonna be sticking with the same childhood friends turned enemies story?
I'm pretty sure I am, yeah.
Alright, I'm just played one. Fucking Death March. Death March. Mark. God damn it, Mark. You're still wait, he's gonna phase shift.
How long have we been talking for?
Well, the stream has been going on for an hour and a half. Well, probably around that long. Not counting breaks for you to go to the bathroom. Alright, so secure that. Or go here. That's break line set. Alright, focus attention here. And then
So I'm thinking about the middle, or like the end. Should it be late middle or the end? Where like they have the fight with Drake? I don't know yet.
well, probably the end. That's gonna be the big climactic fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the ending. Like, the ending is they're gonna fight Drake and someone's gonna die during the fight.
Alright. So, alright, don't tell me who died. Well, actually, you have to tell me because we're writing this together. Because otherwise I would have installed it. Oh, don't spoil the story.
Jake dies.
Oh no, Jake, that character. Let me just remember who he was. Max's boyfriend. Yes, I remember. I didn't just totally look it up on my notepad, no. Alright, let me just see who do I shoot first. Who goes first? You go first. Alright, since you can't then the Death Mark goes first, then another one, then you go. Alright, so you die first.
Okay, I'm debating, should there be a cliffhanger in this first book? Like that leads to the second book?
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking of, like,
with
having an end
with Drake's dying breath, he warns the heroes. You think you stopped her? You think you may have stopped me, but can you stop her? And then he perishes.
Oh shit, I like that. Oh my god, that's good.
It's the classic dying breath, new villain reveal.
Alright, I'm gonna type up what I was thinking for like an end scene.
All right. Yes. AI manipulation. You are deal damage. Deal damage. Ooh. Hmm. Why this is Kane? Why do I have cognition of mechadendrites on you? Why? That was a silly mistake. Anyone could have made it, honestly. Which is why I have made just Josh to work out that problem. Now it's that doesn't promote an opportunity. That's alright. Go there, pick up one, move. Yes, genius move. Ah yes, because we're untargetable. Doesn't count as an attack. Doesn't count as an attack. Now, I'm gonna be firing my laser. That's an old meme. I'm pretty sure it was before your time. Are you gonna shoot? 3 damage.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. I just sent you what I had in mind for the ending.
Alright.
Let me know what you think. Oh shit, I said Drake, not Jake, damn it. Did you notice that?
That confused me.
Okay, we're good now. We're good. How did I mess that up?
I am at the darkest pit. What does that mean? What could it possibly mean?
It's like a place where people go and they die, and like, I don't know, I need to think of a place where he could be.
My god, he's in purgatory. Please tell me I can shoot him. Yes. Yes, perish. Necron stun.
I think that's a really good way to end the story. What do you think?
I am at the darkness pit. Darkness pit. Is that the name of the place, or are you?
Oh, it's like the place where people go and they die, but like people can go to there to like bring people back to life.
Does that remind me of Infinity War? Is that, or am I just being crazy? Could possibly be both.
Yeah, but what do you think of that? 'Cause I kind of like it, but I might need a better place for where Jake is gonna be at. Ooh, what if he like gets, like he dies, but he gets reborn in a different place?
Or we use his death. He dies in some way that allows him to grab something important. Let's say he dies to Drake. Let's say in their fight he manages to grab I don't know, Drake's basically his phone, which I'm gonna refer to from this point onwards as a data sleep for 40k reasons, which controls his ship or something like that. This allows the teenage heroes to track Drake down for the final confrontation.
I actually really like the idea of like Jake dying and like getting reborn somewhere else. So like that way Max can like go on his own little quest to like find him. Like you know what I mean?
In that case, maybe he doesn't die. Maybe it just looks like he's dead. And instead he got teleported somewhere.
Or like what if he dies and like what if when someone dies they get teleported somewhere?
No, before he died, he got teleported somewhere. But it looks like he died.
I don't know, I'll have to do some thinking on that.
Alright. Because I'm pretty sure that's a plot point in something or other that I watched or read sometimes. Ooh. Hell yeah, died during that.
Really like the idea of like him dying and like being reborn somewhere. I really like that idea.
Alright, how is he gonna be reborn? Is he gonna become a robot?
No.
Ah.
Maybe like he meets someone like when he's dead and like they help him like get reborn. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. Like he meets a fairy or something, like the fairy brings him back.
Wait. Are you going to be using also the flame spirit that helps Max?
The what?
The female voice that causes Max to have fire. Are you also going to be using that?
I'm not sure. That could be like hinted at for the last book or something.
Because at that moment, Jake could make a deal with her, making a deal with the devil to come back. Or maybe Max, in his moment of grief, makes a deal with her.
I'm interested to hear how you would end the story. So, like, would you mind typing out how you think it would end? Like, book 1.
Well, I would want to end it at the same point you did. So we're gonna be saying battle with Drake.
Right?
Well,
like, what do you think the final scene is gonna be?
With Drake dead, the self-destruct mechanism of the ship activates. In the moment of quick thinking, I grabbed everything I could carry that looked important from Drake, such as his data slate, his weapon, and well, that's about it. Max grabs his data slate that controls the ship and probably has some information, and he grabs his weapon. Both of these he carries with him as they escape through the spaceship to the teleport room, in which they have to hold out until the teleport system charges up. And then the ship starts to explode. The ship tumbles. Rumble starts falling from the sky, ceiling, as the room slowly collapses. Before they get crushed, they get teleported. It is from that point that Harold scans the data slate and finds that Drake has been talking to someone who appeared to be giving him orders. We must find this someone and bring an end to them, just like we did Drake.
I have an idea, like a random idea just came to my head.
All right.
So what if like when Drake dies, he manages to like snap his fingers and the heroes get teleported like to different places?
He does what?
He snaps his fingers and teleports the heroes to like different places.
Oh, that's interesting.
I kind of like that because like that way like, it can make it so like the team would have to like find each other and like regroup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Flayed. Warrior. Death mark. Son of a bitch. Why is it always death marks? Why is it the one time I don't bring my AoE? I need the AoE. Such is the nature of
I don't
video
know if
games.
Jake should die in the end since I'm gonna have like the team get teleported to different places.
Well, obviously they can't die on those planets, because that would be very anticlimactic. And
Yeah. So maybe Jake should die like in the second boat or something. I don't know.
now, you can have him die in the first book, and then you have a great. You can have the arc of Max, almost all the mark, grieving in the second book, as he's walking through this planet alone with his thoughts. He has to deal with Jake being gone. And then the midpoint, maybe, or near the ending. Oh, here's Jake. He's came back.
So okay, what if like Drake hurts Max and like Jake just like flips the heck out and like charges at him, charges at Drake, tries to kill him, but Jake gets stabbed, and then he dies, and then he like gets teleported somewhere, and like Drake's dying breath, he like snaps his fingers and the hero gets teleported somewhere else. I kind of like that. Like it gives us like a feeling of suspense of what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, I can see that. The last dying breath being a "fuck you." Yeah, I can see.
So I just figured out the ending.
All right.
They fight Drake. Jake dies in the fight, and then Drake snaps his fingers, and the heroes teleport to different places, and that's gonna be the end of the film. What do you think?
It's good. It's good. It's excellent potential. It's a good cliffhanger. It's almost as good of a cliffhanger as the cliffhanger mission in Modern Warfare.
You're gonna hate me for this again, but I'll be right back. I have to pee again. I've had.
Don't worry about it. Just like when I played League of Legends. Look at me, approaching their doom, not even being aware that they are doing it. Should have brought a Rust Doctor. Ah well. Nah. Let us move forwards. Fuck you, computer. Alright. We're gonna grab that one. And which one are you? Are you a toaster? No. You're chain. Which means we're moving this way. To grab that, destroy it. That's what we always do. Well, boys, we can always, since no one's watching the stream right now, you can always comment down your ideas for Teenage Heroes down in the description, down in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, dislike, a comment, subscribe, share, tweet, retweet, and all other things you do with social media.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was not just shooing us out for no reason. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
How easily you believe me. You will never watch the VODs. You will never find out the truth. the way that Necron just flew.
Huh?
Nothing, I'm just commenting on the ragdoll physics of the game. And maximizing my profits. Then once again I pulled a stupid mistake, I can't believe it. Oh well, it happens. Pretty often.
I edited the message that I sent.
Oh god, there's more.
Yeah,
Oh god, there's a lot more. Of course there's more.
I actually might do this end scene that I wrote, because I don't know if I want it yet.
I have full faith
No,
in
dude.
my survival ability. Which is why I'm gonna trap myself on the high ground.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry. Oh god, they're all coming after me. There are many things I regret in life. This is not gonna be one of them. Let me see which ones are still alive. Are you alive? Yes, you are. Alright. No, I was talking to the... They're not even computers, they are... I'm not going into the 40k lore. No, fuck that, because there's so many things you need to know about the 40k lore in order to understand what the fucking Necrons are. The simple solution is they are robot space Egyptians.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah, you can always tune into the stream.
That's so cool at the same time.
Everything in 40k is cool. And dark. What else are very cool? You can always tune into the stream at twitch.tv/InterGamer5924. Same goes for anyone watching the VODs on YouTube. I have to show out the stream sometimes. Alright. I don't have any AoE capabilities. This is one of those situations I should have brought a flamethrower.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so what do you think of the plan for the start, middle, and end of the book?
It's a good plan. You have the three most important things. The start, middle, and end. Now all you just need to do is work out everything that's in the middle. Between all of those.
Should I just like rewrite the whole story to fit that plan?
Well, no, you already have the story that fits that mold.
I mean, I just gotta fix the middle a lot.
Yeah. But that's easy, because you're already doing it. Why did I move into range? I'm a fool.
I know you're a fool considering you posted a fucking cringy ass video.
Hey. It's a good video. At least my D&D party said so. Alright, Billy, your turn. Alright, now time to shoot some Necrons. Alright, first... Son of a bitch, we can't kill you. Plan B. Benediction of Omniscience. First, remove you. Now with their only range hitable character removed, we simply kill them in a short point. Honestly, such is the nature of being a genius. That's how the Spartans in the 300 held out those...
So which do you think would be easier, rewriting the story from scratch or editing what I have right now to fit the plan?
Well, since editing what you have right now doesn't fit the story of there being 5 characters, which are the heroes, it's basically the same thing. You are gonna need to rewrite most of it, because the current draft works with there being 10 characters instead of 6, instead of 5.
I'll just like rewrite like after the quest part. I mean, I could just like get a new document or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, a third draft.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Already on your way to success.
Yes.
3 damage. Oh, he tried to move.
And then
I
draft
should
three
have used
could be,
spotlight.
like, yeah, draft 3 could be like the edits of the first book.
How many of you? Oh shit, they all turned. Plan B.
Yeah, what's your new plan?
Well, you see, Plan B, unlike Plan A, is to run away. This is what we, in MOBAs, like to call kiting.
Okay.
I would not believe you are familiar with this term, given your history of not being familiar with the terms I use. Ooh, a crit. Kiting is where you use a ranged character in order to run around and shoot a melee character without ever going into melee range. That is kiting.
Alright, so I just made a new document for draft 3.
Alright.
I'll just continue like where I left off in draft 2, which is like chapter 2.
Alright.
Should I outline like chapter by chapter so I know like what's gonna happen in each chapter?
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just watching what you did in your chapters and doing the same, but different. Ooh, opportunity. Are you serious? You don't have to, you son of a bitch. Goddamn Necrons. Ah. Fucked. Alright, is there any more Necrons? Fuck you, game. Honestly, mummy's coming out of sarcophagus. That's so... What was the mummy with Brendan Fraser? It's the 1999, right? Yeah, the 1999. That was a good movie.
You forgot to have Jake break the silence.
That's because I'm still playing a robot fighting game. That's this.
Wait,
That's
I know what you're
this is.
saying,
Wait, this is a robot fighting game in the same way Teenage Heroes is a story about guys don't. No, that's a bad reference. Damn it. This is what you made me do. You made me have to make references to Teenage Heroes.
That's all on you, bro.
Hey, it happens. You just have to take responsibility for the things you do.
No.
Damn it, I can't go against the no. I'm too polite. Sometimes I'm a polite person. What? Who can I shoot? You. A 2-trip. Alright, I have an immortal there, which I will murder. So they're no longer immortal, and a warrior here. No idea how long that guy's gonna stay. Resurrection, probably another turn. Or I can deal with you. I'm gonna deal with you. Hey, get you. Ragdoll physics. Alright. Now you. Go and attack. Murder. Servitors. Never the useful ones. Oh, so this man thinks just because he has free energy armor, he's gonna survive.
Bro, you forgot so many periods.
I know. Drama was never my thing. Like how it doesn't calculate damage into that if you ignore armor. Oh well, we just have to calculate it off of this. Standard operating procedure. Wait, flayed one. Ah,
I
shit.
don't have meth, so
Did you just say you haven't had meth?
I said I'm gonna have Max break the silence.
Oh. Alright, now Max break the sounds. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Real wild there. How dim the sacred light burns when the unholy darkness loometh all about. I'm not even sure what I did there. Mission complete. I know exactly what I did there. Already, the Tomb of Jal represents less of a moral threat to our mission. Orations 525. Sweet incense of fate conquers the touch stench of corruption. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go do a thing. And be back in like 15 minutes. 15 minutes tops.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue draft 3.
I'll mute myself in this one for a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like always, until next time, have a good one.
What is it?
I just muted myself on the Discord to do an outro.
Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna go do that thing. Be back in 15.